What's going on, y'all? You know who it is. Blackout the Rebel. First post of the month for blackouttherebel.com. So I'm going to make this really good, make this really informative. Sorry, yeah. I'm not even sure if that was a word. My bad. It's been a long week. Like, I'm stressed out. I'm chilling. But, yeah, first and foremost, I got to bring y'all up to speed on a couple of things that's going on. What do we have? Well, first, of course, as usual, Must Rebel TV will be airing this Thursday, 12 noon. I spoke to Jay Riff. He's feeling a little bit better. To those who out there who was praying for him to get better and everything, um, it did. It made a difference. So hopefully, I'm gonna keep texting him throughout the week, even though today's Tuesday, technically almost Wednesday. But yeah, we're definitely gonna see if we can have him. He'll be more than likely the first feature for Must Rebel TV as far as recording is concerned and straight from the lab productions. Even if he doesn't, the show must go on, as my mentor Lupe would say. I love that dude. Shout out to him. His album just dropped today. I was online, first person in Best Buy copping it. So yeah, that's besides the point. But yeah, like I said, Must Rebel TV is definitely airing. We're getting it popping 12 noon this Thursday. I have like at least maybe 5, 6 songs to get in. So you know it's gonna be a serious problem. Make sure y'all see me correctly and everything. Uh what else do we have going on planned? Actually, I had some free time today. I handled a lot of business. One thing I did that was pretty dope. I checked out. Well, this isn't the first time, but the first time I'm addressing y'all and letting y'all know. I checked out Janelle Simmons' whole website and everything she has going on. The listening party. If you don't know about that, Google it, cause especially if you're an underground artist. If you're an underground artist, that's something you definitely need to look into. Um, I had the pleasure of being in the chat room earlier tonight with Ramageddon as well as the rest of her staff. Shout out to Red, shout out to Roxy, of course, shout out to Janelle. It was a great look. It was a lot of love, um, a lot of appreciation for real hip hop. That phrase and term gets thrown around very loosely these days, but it's a great look. I plan to maybe hopefully be on that show in the near future, so we're gonna definitely look into that. So yeah, like I said, shout out to Ramageddon. He was on there. He was doing his thing. That was my first time really hearing him, but the dude has skills, so I give applause to that. Um, Back to me and what I got going on. I actually am talking to Boss Lady Nels. If you're on Twitter and tweet that name, Boss Lady Nels, she should come up. She's um she's dope. She's doing her thing. She has a site, Anchor. I believe it's anchorentertainment.com, basically Anchor ENT or whatever. And yeah, she's doing her thing. She's grinding. I spoke to her. Me and her should be doing some business very soon. So big shout out to her for that. Um, she's basically the PR for Shay Star. If anybody knows who Shay Star is, then you know that she's definitely handling her business because you see how good Shay Star is doing out there. So yeah, shout out to her. That's my homegirl too, even though she'll be hitting me back on my tweets. That's besides the point. But yeah, shout out to that whole team. I got a lot of ground covered with that, so a lot of good, promising stuff should come out from that venture. Um, as far as the actual website is concerned, blackouttherebel.com, I've been a little busy with work, so I haven't been able to get to y'all the way I wanted to. So yeah, this video is definitely bringing you up to date on a lot of stuff going on. Of course, Must Rebel TV. One thing I really wanted to address and let y'all know of is something very major. I think is going to be as far as me myself as an artist and my fans is that I have this thing I will be starting. I'm not exactly sure. It might be the first day of spring. I'm gonna try to swing for that, like just break in the season right. What I have going on, y'all, is what I'm gonna call fan a day. What fan a day is gonna be simply is I'm gonna pick a random person on Twitter, have no kind of connection, don't know who they are. Wait, hold on. My computer just went standby for a second. Like, let me get it back. Okay. All right, we good now. My bad, y'all. See, like I was saying, what I have going on is called Fan a Day. And what Fan a Day is, I'll be picking a random person from Twitter, a person I have no kind of connection with, not somebody that I'm following and then they're following that person, so I went to that. No, completely utter random person. Starting out, we're gonna start out with New York, of course. I want to get my New York audience a little bit more broad before I start going up to other places. So yeah, if you're in the New York area, I'm coming for you. What I'm gonna do is, I'm basically just gonna simply introduce myself, speak to you a little bit, and let you get to know me as an artist. And I'm gonna send you to my site. If you like what you hear, I will have you send me back a tweet or a Gmail of some sort. Let me know that you're a fan. What I will then do is I will have a set list on Twitter. You know how you can put a list of all the people, different lists and stuff like that. I will have a specific list for my fans for a fan a day. And what that will do is that will help me manage and keep in touch with my fans on a better basis, because I'm following a couple of I'm following like 100 and change of people, so it's kind of difficult to somewhat stay in contact, especially if you're not following that person. But if you have them as a list, so you can just go straight to it. So that's one thing I'm gonna have as a feature. And also, after a while, I'm gonna have like a top 5 or top 10 biggest fans. So if you're the biggest fan for this week, I mean, well, not in general. If you're showing me that you really love my music and you really did your homework, then I'll start sending like I'm thinking for the beginning, for the most part, I'm thinking sending you exclusive tracks that nobody has heard. So you'll be the first person to have them before any website, even before blackouttherebel.com will have it uploaded. So I think that would be a good feature to have. You get exclusive videos. You will actually have us. I'll send you a video. Not even just send you a video, but you will have a specific video on Rebel Vision expressing my thanks to you, and that will be completely it. Like the whole video will be entirely about that one person. So I think that's a real good look. I don't think an artist right now is doing anything like that, and it's not really a competition. It's just more. It's just a better way for me to try to stay in contact with my fans, because I'm really appreciative of the love and respect that I get from fans and I get from people. So this is my way of trying to keep in touch and try to always get good feedback, or just get bad critiquing, whatever the case may be. Questions and comments like that is a better way of staying in touch. So that's one thing I have ready to get to go. And it's gonna be it might be a little tough, because with my schedule, working 2 jobs, possibly might be starting a third job and still doing music and holding it down for my family, and you know just having a life out, with friends and stuff like that. It's gonna be tough, but this is what I got in the business for. I was built for this, so it is what it is. So we have Fan a Day. We have Must Rebel TV coming up. We have Rebel Thursday coming up. Rebel Thursday, if you don't know what it is by now, this must be your first time on the page. Rebel Thursday is specifically every single Thursday from now until basically forever. I will be dropping an exclusive new track. It's not going to be on any mixtape. It's not going to be on any album. So it's just going to be here just for your downloading purposes, just to listen to, just to hold you on until the real mixtapes and the albums drop. These songs will not be on the mixtape at all. So I will still have different material to bring to the table when it comes for the mixtape and album. So I'm not shortchanging y'all. You're not gonna be hearing stuff on Rebel Thursday. You're not gonna hear a mixtape or album and be like, I heard this on Rebel Thursday. Nah, you're not getting anything like that. Straight authentic, 100% free downloadable. What else do we have? You'll be getting more posts. You'll be seeing more posts from me on Rebel Vision, as well as just typing, just getting, expressing my thoughts. Uh, what else is going on that I need to bring to y'all attention? I think the Fan of Day was one of the biggest things I had to bring to your attention, because that will be starting very soon. So I'm looking forward to that, because I'm looking forward to getting out there and just networking and talking to different people. And it doesn't have to necessarily be fans. It could be people in the industry, fellow artists that respect what I'm doing, or people in the business, maybe A&R or something like that. But just somebody who wasn't listening to me before and is listening to me now. That's what I'm going for. So that's what we have going on. One more thing I was gonna say. Yes, since I am managing myself, I do all the business and all the dirty work that an artist shouldn't have to do. I'm the one doing it. So basically, I'm my old boss. One thing I have coming up, I've set up a couple of venues that I'm gonna be checking out from now to maybe the end of this month. I should be back on stage, y'all. So this would be another way to get my name out there and start networking and you know performing for the fans once again. Um, so yeah, possibly like I said, at the end of this month, I should be doing that. Um, my dad just walked in. You want to say something? You want to say something, Dad? Oh, all right. He's not feeling good, so everybody pray for him. But yeah, I was gonna be wrapping this video up anyway. I expressed and got everything out that I needed to. The fan today, Must Rebel TV. I'll be hitting the stage very soon. Certain venues in the city, mostly Manhattan, Midtown, maybe downtown. I'll be doing that. Uh, like I said, shout out to the listening party. I was in the chat room with them earlier today. Janelle's, Roxy, Rebel. I'm sorry, Ramageddon. That's pretty much it for this video. I will be posting um, written posts in very shortly. So stay tuned for that. I also have more pictures to upload. So yeah, just stay tuned. This is Blackout the Rebel coming to you. BlackoutTheRebel.com. I'm out. Stay rebellious.